Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe while you're here and hit that notification bell so you never miss another upload. Today's video is going to be a first impressions and review type of video. I recently received a package in the mail from INFLUENSTER. Those of you that have been with me for some time know all about the INFLUENSTER program. If you don't, be sure to check the description box down below and use my referral code to sign up for free for INFLUENSTER. This time they have sent me a package from Covergirl. This is the INFLUENSTER logo. So I received this box from Covergirl, and this is their new TruBlend Matte Made Foundation, inspired by the Infinite, made for you. So I'm really excited to test this out. I haven't really looked at any videos reviewing the product, maybe one or two. I kind of wanted to give you guys my true natural first impression without kind of being prompted as to what to expect or based on what some other people have experienced. So inside of the box, they have a little card here that has all of the different benefits and the shades on the back of it here listed. So as you can see, there are several shades for all skin tones. One thing is the benefits are supposed to be that it's oil-free, transfer resistant, so it won't rub off on your clothing. It's pore minimizing, and that it's comfort wear, so you can put it on and not think about it for the rest of the day. So it's not supposed to feel cakey. So there are 26 shades, it's available in 40 shades with 26 shades that are new to the brand. So you've got a lot of options. Be sure to check them out. I will also, of course, as always, link everything down below in the description box. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. I have a lot going on this morning. Christiana's getting ready to go to Taekwondo, and Chloe's dad and I are going to take Chloe and her sisters out somewhere so they can enjoy some time together before the girls go back to school. So that's what we're doing today. So inside of the box, aside from the card, the first thing they sent was this Covergirl TruBlend Base Business. So this is a color neutralizing skin primer, and it is in green. And then, of course, the foundation, which I have received, and it looks like shade L20, which is light ivory. And it does come with a pump dispenser, which I'm really excited about. I love foundations that have a pump dispenser. Let me just place this to the side so we can get started. If there's anything I forget to mention in this review or that is unclear, you guys be sure to just ask me in the comments down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also stay tuned to my IG channel. Well, yeah, maybe I'll do a video on my IG channel, but on my IG page for any updates throughout the day as I wear it. Since I'm going to kind of be all over the place today, maybe I'll come back. I don't know if I'm going to make this video just how I feel about it now, or if I'm going to record again later and just show you like an update. I might just put that in my IG story, so just stay tuned to IG. I think I'll just do how I'm feeling about it now, and then on IG look for an update in my stories. So that's that. I've already went ahead and primed my face, well, prepped my face, moisturized it with some rose water. I do use the Garnier Skin Active Rose Water, which I listed below and in most of my videos. And I've just got on some lip balm. So we're going to go ahead and start priming our face with this color neutralizing. Now, as you guys can tell, I have a lot of like yellowish kind of redness, splotchiness throughout. So let's see how this really does. See, and there is the primer. It is green. Oh, there in my hair. And the primer is a little oily feeling. I don't really immediately notice a big difference as far as being color neutralizing. I can still see redness in here, which is supposed to neutralize redness and brighten your skin, creating the perfect canvas for your foundation, long-lasting, weightless feeling oil free. I don't know, it feels a little bit oily to me. Kind of pasty, kind of oily. I only can tell, like, it does make my face look a little bit more brighter in this area, a little wider, but for the most part I can still see some of the redness too, but that's okay. So with this, I'm trying to think, do I want to use a brush or a beauty blender? Maybe I'll use my kabuki brush. So I don't know, it looks a little light. I am pretty pale, but I'm just going to put a few pumps on my hand. Let's see what happens here. I'm sorry if you guys hear the kids in the background. Chloe is refusing to go down for a nap today. It's okay. I think it does kind of match my skin pretty well though. You can definitely build this up. It looks like a pretty good medium coverage foundation that you can build up to make it as full coverage as you would like. So that's good. I don't know that I like this brush though, you guys. I'm going to change over to my beauty blender. Yeah, much better. I just really started back using the beauty blender, but I think I like it more than that brush for this foundation anyway. I did watch one video and I heard someone say it smelled good. I don't smell anything. So right now, it's one side of my face. It's still not completely dry, of course. I just put that on. It doesn't feel really entirely tacky, but I do think this was a pretty good shade. So this half of my face is pretty much covered in foundation. And then I'll do this side. So far I like it. Let's see. Oh, I do smell it now. Now that I put a little bit more on the sponge. I mean, it just smells like cosmetics. It doesn't smell like anything special to me. It does feel very lightweight also. Like I can't really, it doesn't have that cakey feeling to it, which is great. So I don't feel any heaviness while I'm applying it to my face. Color-wise, like I said, again, the match is pretty good. It may look a little bit lighter on camera, and I think that's just from the light behind it, but it looks pretty good color-wise. By the time I put on my blush and bronzer, like we all know with most makeup, we'll be looking good. And it's still raining here in the Carolinas, so I'm not really going to do anything too outrageous today. This is pretty nice. I think I like it the way it is. Like, I don't think I'd want to add too much more for my personal preference. Like, I do have freckles, and let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. I do have freckles, and you can kind of still see them, which I'm okay with. I'm not necessarily trying to hide my freckles. I like the foundation. I do see that it is lightweight. It's very matte, as you can see. Pore minimizing? Not really. I wouldn't say pore minimizing. I do see little specks in the makeup, and I did see somebody else say that. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see, like right in here, I see some little specks in the makeup, and it's not like glitter. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, and like the other person said, I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be there. I guess so. Like, it is kind of like sandy looking. It's kind of odd, but I guess it's no big deal. I don't know. I don't really know what to think of that. You guys, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera and see what the finished result is. I do think that the foundation looks good overall, though. It just looks very porcelain matte finish. No oil that I can see so far. And I think I have pretty dry to normal skin. Just depending on the weather, I can get a little greasy in my T-zone. But again, I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day on my IG story. I really don't know. I don't see anything really distinctively impressive about it. And I don't see anything horribly wrong with it either. So yeah, so I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I'll also try to be sure to link the price and everything down below. I don't know how much it costs, so let me check on that really quick. Finish my face, and I'll be right back. So this is the end result of after I have applied all of my makeup. I did also set my face with the Airspun translucent finishing powder. So I think overall it looks really good. Again, I know the light is pretty bright, but it is a very good match to my natural skin tone. As you can tell, everything looks very well. The speckles, let me grab my little mirror. The speckles that were in the foundation are not as noticeable once you put everything else on, and I guess especially after I set it with a finishing powder or a setting powder. But I must say overall, I think the foundation does feel really light. With everything else in place, I do feel like my pores appear minimized, but not just at a first glance after applying the foundation alone. But hopefully it will wear well throughout the day. I do feel like it will. Everything just looks really matte porcelain, perfect. I do love the coverage. I do love the color. I do love the feel of it. And for the price, it's not so bad. So let's talk about that. So online, I did see at Target, Walmart, they were the same price, basically within a few cents of each other. So the primer is $8.44 at Walmart. At Target, the foundation is $8.49, and at Walmart it was about the same. I think it was $8.48, $8.44, something like that. So it's just a few cents difference, really. Not bad at all. You get a whole fluid ounce of product for the primer, and again, it has a pump. And also you get a whole fluid ounce of the, I'm sorry, did I say, well, you get a whole fluid ounce of both, the foundation and the primer. So you get a whole fluid ounce of each product, and I don't think that's really bad. And of course, you don't need much of this. You really don't need much of this either. I had first pumped out 3 pumps when I used the brush, which I didn't like how it was applying with the kabuki brush. And I went to the I feel like it used up more product. Now I went over to the beauty blender, which I ended up having too much on my hands, so I had to wipe that off and wasted product. So you don't really need a lot. That is really it for my first impression. I don't really have a lot to say about it. It looks good. It feels good. The only downside I will say is I first noticed those little specks in the foundation. I don't see it to be pore minimizing alone. It does give you a very matte finish, and it is medium coverage. So overall, I think you guys will like it if you can get past the little specks, which are just noticeable up close. And then again, after you put everything on, you have a nice smooth finish. That is all I have for this review today, you guys. Be sure to be on the lookout for my next video tomorrow. And also don't forget to find me on Instagram so you can stay in touch with me throughout the day and see how the makeup is wearing. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me, and have a great Saturday. I'm going to pop back on really quick and say it's almost 5 hours later, and I have been outside. My hair is waved up a little bit. It has waved up a little bit, as you can see. I've been outside in the heat. It is very humid today here in North Carolina. It is very hot. It's supposed to be thunderstorming. I've been outside and for the last several hours, and I don't see anything breaking, no foundation cracking across my face. I still look pretty good overall. Some slight expected creasing around the nose. I definitely have forehead lines, and it's only slightly settled in my lines, but other than that, I think everything still looks as flawless as it was when I put it on. So I just wanted to hop in and let you know that it has withstood the heat, it has withstood the humidity. It looks great. So I still don't feel like my face doesn't have like that dry, cakey itchiness, nothing. Even though I broke out a little sweat while we were walking outside, like everything still looks intact, in place. And I must say that I'm a fan of this foundation already so far. Nothing really bad to say other than the slight speckling I mentioned to you guys earlier, if that's even something to call bad, but it's a winner.